So after a long day of work, I'm out on the road. And I'll still be back to work to round things up. But you know, if anyone needs inspiration, like if you have excuses for going out and you feel like because of work and all of that, well, maybe you can use me as an inspiration. Because this is, I think 7, yeah, this is after 7 right now, PM. And I just have to, you know, go out for the day and find my way back home and then round up things at work. Because it's really good. It's good to get that, you know, daily exercise. Even if you can't do daily, maybe once in 2 days or once in 3 days, but just try to stay consistent, because that's what's important. So that aside, we'll be going to Cannon Hill Park today. It's one of the most beautiful places here in Birmingham. Very lovely park, nice green space. I stopped here for the traffic light. And on our way, we'll probably stop at another park. I think it's either Kings Heath Park or Kings Norton Park. But, you know, let's see how that goes. And I hope we enjoy our ride today. I mean, we usually do. Always fun. All right, so the traffic light says green, and off we go. Now, Kings Heath Park is quite a lovely space. You can see nice, well-put chairs over here. And oh, looks like there are a lot of people today there. Yeah, so now another thing that happens here, another thing I see here is people just riding their bikes around. So someone learning how to cycle. Nice. Yeah, so this is a more, should I say, close-up view of the basketball court. Not even sure the camera caught that, but and then we have a play area by the left, which is quite big. So I'd recommend this place if you're in Birmingham around. It's a nice place to come with your family, have fun, and relax. Play several games. There are so many game choices here. And that's it for Kings Heath Park. Now we'll be on our way to Cannon Hill Park. And just wanted to quickly capture the view of the road. I just left Kings Heath Park, and this is what my view looks like while riding. It's a calm evening, but the road is still quite busy. And right now I'm trying to negotiate with the car behind me. See, we have a red light in front, but I'll just take this way. That's the fun thing about cycling. On our way to Cannon Hill Park now, we'll be passing through Moseley. So that's after Kings Heath. And then we'll pass through Moseley and then find our way to the park. Not sure if this is visible, but there's a gym we just passed on the left. And they're probably open every time of the day, or maybe not, but I've passed through this place late in the night and you still see people working out. Okay, so we have a green light. I can also pass through my left to go to the park, but let's go through the right, and that way we pass through Moseley. Moseley is a nice link to several other places in the suburban and urban part of Birmingham as well. Okay, he's waiting for me. Thank you. Yeah, so it's fun riding on the road as well, especially when you have drivers that are considerate. But I'd prefer if there were cycle paths everywhere. So you see cars are parked here, and this could be a cool place for both cycles and bus to go through. So I have to overtake this bus on the right now. But then most times, you see cars blocking the side of the road. And then as someone who cycles, so this is Mosley right now, and we're just taking our left here. As someone who cycles, you'll be forced to go to the middle, because you have to be very careful not to drive too closely to the car doors. That's a common type of accident with cycles, where you're driving right next to a car and then they open their door. So if I'm driving so closely to this door and the person opens up their door, I'll hit it. So you have to be very careful in that situation and take control of the middle lane, or the center of the road, or middle of the road, whichever fits better. But now there are no cars, I'm back to the side. And that's to let that car overtake me safely. Not sure what's going on there. Just come to the side and see. Okay, and we're back on the road. So the bus was waiting for traffic, and there's a bus stop ahead. Okay. Now we have a cycle route somewhere here. So from here now, it makes sense to use this if you're riding a cycle, although nothing stops you from using the road as well. But we have this and it just makes sense. So let's use that. And back to this, thank you, this cycle zebra crossing. Now, I think in my last video you saw the part we just passed. So let's go inside of Cannon Hill Park and really see what's in it. And to my left here is Cannon Hill Park. Hey, all right, so we're over here finally at Cannon Hill Park after a short journey, actually. But it's a good evening, and as always, the view is lovely. I can see, I think these are new flowers or new plants, but it's well taken care of over here. And then you see groups of people with these nice structures, and everyone is just relaxing and chilling like I am right now. But I'm going to ride around and show you some parts of this quite lovely park. By the way, this park was built in, I think, the 1800s. That should be the 19th century, which is the 1800s, and gifted to the city by a woman who wanted regular people like me to enjoy lush, if that is the right word, but to enjoy like such green, lush. Don't even know if I'm making up that word, but green, lush spaces like this one, and you'll see how like beautiful it is. If you're in Birmingham or anywhere around, you really should come here. I'm always surprised when I hear of people in Birmingham who haven't visited this beautiful space. It's free, unlike some countries. Some of my audience would know which countries I'm talking about, but some countries would charge a fortune for access to places like this. But thanks to the woman who built this, I've forgotten her name, or who gifted this place, because it's one of the best places or best spaces I've been to here in Birmingham. Oh, and I'm passing some good spots too. But I think I'll turn back later and show you. But that was a mini golf course, probably not visible anymore. And we have a tennis court by the right. By my left also is a play area, like a roller coaster. It's like the park has closed now. Business activities have closed in the park now. But if you come earlier in the day, before 7 p.m., that place is always very lively with like children in the roller coaster playing. And there are several lake sections here where you see ducks and swans, also lovely views. And they all have like chairs where you can just sit down and watch the animals. Oh, I can see a lot of ducks out here. Hopefully I'll be able to capture this on camera, but maybe not. I'll probably still go there, but there are so many ducks in this lake right now and so many ducks on the ground. So that's something really good. And by my right here is the tennis courts. I think there are more tennis courts. Yeah, so there's more than one actually. So this is 1, 2, and probably 3 and 4. And it's for the courts, I think this is like you have to book access into it. And you can do that with like your friends, book your time there and then come and enjoy it yourself and have fun playing. But also you get to see many different things. This is a squirrel right here. So this right here is a squirrel. I'll probably zoom it so you can see it better, but that right there is a squirrel. And there are lots of birds on the ground here. Lots of birds on the ground. The squirrel is licking, that should be ice cream. So that's cool. And back on a tour of the park. Oh, squirrel, yes. Okay, I've distracted it from eating, but it should go back shortly. So we're still here in the park. There are lots of chairs as well. There's lots of chairs for everyone to sit down. Everywhere you go, literally, you'll see chairs. And you can just sit down and have fun. So this is an iconic part of the park. And it's a memorial titled Sons of Birmingham, or Memorial to the Sons of Birmingham. Not really sure how to word that right, but it says to the glorious memory of the Sons of Birmingham, who fell in South Africa 1899 to 1902, and to perpetuate the example of all who served in the war. This memorial is erected by their fellow citizens. So it's lovely, it's beautiful. Look at it. And up there, we have like, that should be, is it a cannon launcher? But there's gotta be cannon in its name. And, really good statue. You see people come over to this place all the time and, see the memorial, experience it, take pictures as well. And these are the names, I think, of the Sons of Birmingham here. Lots of names. And one can also, just sit down here, or here, or here, or here as well. You can really sit down anywhere, or you can also just sit down on the grass. They are well taken care of. And chill enjoy yourself after a long day of work. So it's really good. It's awesome to see such such a lovely space. We have a tiny house right here, tiny door. I don't know what this is for, but if anyone watching have any idea what this might be for or what this could be for, please let me know. But it's locked and it's just tiny. Maybe I'll probably take a picture and search. So, but it's quite interesting. It's just there. I don't really know what could be housed there or put there. But that's something there. And we have like big trees like this. See how big these trees are. So we have those. This is another good spot as well. It's another good spot to chill. There's like abundance of space here for everyone to chill. Like there's just so much space, so much going on, so much to do here. And so many spots to relax. You could just find your zone. If you want to be in a place where you see other people, you have it here. If you want to be in a place where you're just alone, you have such places here. So many parts of this place is designed for things like that, where you can just come and stay in your zone and not be disturbed by anyone. And then another thing that happens here is you see a lot of people doing exercises, old and young, male and female, running. And that's really good. That's really good to see. It's also good if you need some kind of motivation to also start running. You come here and you see people your age, people younger than you, people older than you as well, running and exercising. So this is an interesting spot here where we have so many pigeons and they're eating something. I don't know what this is, probably some kind of bread, but there are so many pigeons here along with ducks. Yeah, those birds are big and there's so many of them here. So there we go, there we go, there we go. And by my right, we have some buildings. I think these could be stores, maybe business stores or storage, but I'm thinking more that these should be stores. And I've not seen them open, but who knows? I don't know. I hope to find out though. I can see a lady running at my back, and I just wanted to highlight that because she isn't even wearing any workout clothes. So there's like literally no excuse for coming and exercising and running. Same with me. Like if you notice, I don't wear cycling clothes. I just, dress normal and hop on my bike and move. So there's no need for any specific cycling gear. You just hop on your bike and you cycle, you move your body, you step out. It's good for your body, but it's also good for your head. It's good for your head as well. Good for your brain. Good for your mind. So, I'm not sure if they're doing exercise or just dancing, but it's probably an exercise group from what it looks like. I think it's an exercise group. But maybe they're just dancing as well. And we have these lovely swan boats by my right. I'm going to show you now. So these are the swan boats by my right here. And it's also a beautiful part of the park where you could just come with your family, come with your spouse or your partner and hop on one of these boats and ride your way. So I think the way this boat works is probably by pedaling with your leg. So somewhere in there, I haven't tried it myself, but you probably pedal with your leg. And then, you can navigate to move around. But those are some beautiful boats here in the park. And moving around, like, you get to see, different people, families. Hope my camera can capture all of them, but gathering and just having a picnic, or just chilling, enjoying the space. The weather also is nice, especially as this is an evening, and it's not cold. It's just a nice, calm weather. So it's not cold, it's not hot either. It's just normal, and that's something that's really good. So there's a stone I just passed that's iconic as well. It's so iconic that it has its own, what's this called? This, actually, I don't know the name for this, but it has this, and it's called, the stone is named Cannon Hill's Rescued Boulder. So it says here that the Victorians recognized the value of this boulder and rescued it during excavation of the lake before the park opened in 1873. So this park opened in 1873. And yeah, so people wondered for a long time how boulders like this one got here, because it is not like the other rocks. So this is it. I'm just going to show you the stone while I read it. So, people wondered how stones like this got here. Were they moved by Noah's flood or carried by giants? Were they meteorites which fell from outer space? So we don't know. I think is what the point is. It could be, it could not be. And it also says that boulders like this one are found locally and can be traced back to North Wales, about 80 miles away. Very likely not meteor rocks, but it's a good one. If you come here, do check out the stones and have a feel of it. So, or the stone, not the stones in this case, and have a feel of it. We have this large, lovely space here as well. And then there are ducks on my right. There's also a lot of bird poop on the floor. So if you don't want any of that on your bike, on your tires, you have to be careful, but not like it matters. It doesn't really matter. But that's something that you could watch out for. And there are other lakes by the right, but we'll come back to that. Now, still in the park, you can see more groups of people seated and having a good time. Everything is happening here. Both people just walking, having conversations, just sitting, looking. You see people just sitting on their own and also just observing. Now, let's go to the right and see another memorial here. This one is actually quite beautiful, and many people might miss it because it's a bit inside. So many people might come here and miss this, but it looks really good. It was well done, and I always love coming here and seeing it. Trying to cycle up. Okay, and we're here. So this is what it looks like. We'll go closer in a bit, but first, let's read the text here. Now, we're going to read the memorial text, and it's over here. It says, "Memorial to the victims of the 2015 Scouse and Bardo terrorist attacks." So this memorial is dedicated to the 31 British nationals killed and others affected by the terrorist attacks in Tunisia at the Bardo Museum, Tunis, on 18 March 2015, and in Port L. I don't think I'm going to pronounce that right. But on 26 June 2015. It's, really good that this memorial was built for them. 31 British nationals killed, and we have this memorial. So that's something to really think about. It's good. I love that this was done. Also makes me think about some other places where you get hundreds, thousands, and hundreds of thousands of people killed, and nothing is really done about it. So that's quite sad. It's all a sad situation anyway, but this is it. It looks really good. It's such a beautiful structure. I don't know what this is called. If you do, please let me know in the comments. But I don't know what the structure is called, but it's a really good structure. And just coming here, you see the flowers. Oh, you see the flowers here. And I'm just thinking that it could be anyone leaving these flowers, but it could also be the family members of those nationals, And it's good that if it is, they have something like this that they can come to. But it's a well-built structure, and it's just good to be here. It's quite peaceful, and it's nice that this place has its own section in such a big, busy, some parts, but in such a big park that this place has its own section over here. So if you do come here, don't miss it, find it, come check it out. Let's be on our way. Now, memorial to the victim of the 2015. I was trying to check if it has a specific name, but I don't see that. You also get to see people cycling here. So one could either, come here with their cycle, or they could rent one. So at the gate of this park, there are cycles, so burial cycles, which you could rent and use that to tour the park and ride that around. And when you're done, you just go keep it back. So that's also something very nice. You can see children over here. Not sure the audio would get here, but I think it's a choir. I'm not sure, but those beautiful voices I can hear there. I just feel like going to sit down on that chair over there because it's beautiful. But we have to stay on our tour. So it's lovely. And if I wasn't doing this tour, I could easily just go sit on that chair and listen to them. And it sounds so good, but I doubt that my mic would capture that. But it's really good. And you could just, sit there and enjoy yourself, enjoy the peace and such beautiful voices. So we can see the tennis court from here. I think this could be another one, or maybe the same one. No, I think this is another one actually. Is that a tennis court then? It is. So that's another one. And this is the mini golf. Is it course or courts? But let me see if I can get closer from the other direction. So let's see if I can get closer. It's evening, by the way. I can notice that my video is getting dark. So maybe I won't spend too much time here. But let's see how that goes. Because sometimes in some of the angles I'm backing the sun, and that affects the view. So now this is a closer view of the mini golf course. I think it's well done. It looks good, and it's well done. I haven't tried this. Maybe I will soon, but it's something that one could easily try here. So there are lots of lovely things to do over here. And what's this called? I think they named it Golden. Is that Puta or Potter? But Golden Potter mini golf. And we have this wood statue. Well, that's made out of a tree. Looks like it's directly made out of this tree here. That's so nice. Yeah, so look at that. It's directly made out of the tree. Oh, awesome. Wow, that's really good. First time I'm noticing that this was actually carved out of the tree. And we have another one there. Yeah, it's really good. It's beautiful, lovely. So many adjectives, adverbs, or adjectives in this case, to describe this park. And we have another statue right here. So this is it. Is this called a statue though? But right there, and if you stay too close to it, it can feel like a person. If you're here and you stay too close to it, it can feel like there's someone else right by your side. But this is the structure of this mini golf place. And it's really good. It's really good. So many nice things to do here. You see children playing as well. And groups of people sitting. So you can come here with like a group of friends and, sit, have fun, play different types of games. So I think we can probably manage in taking these routes and going. I'm not sure if that kid was referring to me, but he probably asked about the bike. Now, this is another structure here, MHC Mac. I haven't checked what they do, but it's there. This is another shop. I don't think I've noticed it open. So this is it right there. It says coffee to go. Looks like it's in reverse in the video, since this is, looks like it's reversed in the video, but it says coffee to go, and I don't think I've seen it open. I haven't been in here as well. It's locked. And yeah, that's something that one could check out if it's open. But if that's another structure here, we have some nice arts in this place as well. So these are some nice arts over here. And we have another one over here. And we also have some more here. So probably, I don't know what this first one is, but this looks like a person. And then that's a unicorn. And I'm not really sure what the last one is. Maybe a person as well. What do you think? Do you think this last one is a person? And then we're approaching a play area for kids. This is a seat. You can just come here and chill, have some lunch or evening meal or morning meal as well, breakfast, and watch the lake. We also have the play area by the right here. Don't want to show too much of it because of the kids, but look at that. It's good. It's one of the play areas here. It's not the only one. And there are like swings, those sliding stuff, and the ground is made different also for in case kids fall. So we have that. You can still see some more people doing their exercise. And that's an example of the burial bikes, the bikes you can hire when you come here. So if you want to cycle and you don't have, a bicycle, you can also like rent these bikes around the city anyway. But in this place specifically, you can see those at the front of the gate and just cycle around the park.
Are you winning? You're winning. You're the winner.
Okay, so that was a high traffic area and I had to slow down. We have another squirrel over there. I'm not sure my camera captured it, but yeah, so this is another lake. Here we go. So we are still in the park and you can see it's so huge. After all of these minutes, we're still here. And I'm even cycling, so imagine if one was walking. You know how long it would take to be able to explore all parts of this park. So this is another play area over here. And you can see kids swinging and using this slide stuff. There's also something here that I think kids can use for balancing. So right here, we have this stuff. I should zoom it, but if I don't, I hope it's visible anyway. So, and then we have some more stones over here. So there are some stones here, and then also sections where one can, also sit. Then there's a car park here. This is not the only car park though. There's another one I've seen, and yeah. So this is the point where we start to come out of the park. Although I would still classify all of these places as parts of it, but this place now is called the Rare Valley. The Rare Valley Path, the Rare Valley Cycle Path. Not sure about that, but Rare Valley Path, Cycle Path. And it's also another nice place. You can see like another body of water over here, like a stream down there. Not sure it's visible on camera, but it's right there. You start to hear the birds as well. So it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, so this is it. And the water flow as well sounds so good. Not sure if my mic would capture that, but the water flow over there is something very nice, pleasing to the ear. And this is how we leave the park. So we came through a different route and we're leaving through this route. But all of these places are also parts of it, and you can come and still relax yourself here. So I think over here now, I'll keep going straight to find my way out. And see how big this park is, yet all of the grass is well taken care of. Nothing is overgrown. They're all well taken care of. The flowers, there are so many beautiful flowers in the park, and intentional ones as well. And they're all well taken care of. Hello. Okay. And to my right now, this is a way out of the park and into is it called a cycle route though? But it's for everyone. It's not like a dedicated cycle route, but it's one of the names they give to places like this. So if you look here, you'll see the text written here says National Cycle Network. And sometimes I think this is probably National Cycle Route 5. And then you can see that to the left is Sturchley and to the right is Selyoke and First Avenue. Okay, so we're going to the left. And let's see what we have on this board here. Now it says More Green Mill, also known as Fairmont's Mill, is first known in the late 16th century when it was a blade mill. That is, water power was used to run grinding stones to sharpen blades. Oh, I think it's that one. So probably the water over there, which we were seeing, is the mill. And they say water power was used to run grinding stones to sharpen blades. So that's really good. And this is the good looking space we have. And see some people cycling in front of me over there. That's good to see when you're out and cycling. It's good to see other people cycling as well. Yeah, we're coming out of this route now, and this is a good space. I always love it when I come under a shade of trees where we have like multiple trees making up the shade. It has such a good feeling. I'll be taking my left now, and we should find ourselves back in another cycle route. So this is different from like a cycle route you see on the road because it's not really dedicated to cycles. Anyone can pass, and it doesn't look like a regular cycle route as well, but it's named that way because I think cycles use it, a lot of cycles use it as faster ways to get to destinations. But more than cycles, you see people taking walks through it. It's always, these are always nice spaces, nice nature spaces, and with lots of trees and birds and parks by the side. So usually lovely to ride through, these national cycle routes. There's probably another reason why it's named that, which I haven't checked yet, but I will. Hopefully when watching and recording this, I will. But over here, I'm going to take a right. So this is it. I'm going to press this button right now. And I think that has worked already, so that was fast. And yeah, this says time to go. And yeah, let's do that. So we have gates like this. Not really sure why they're here. Maybe to prevent people from speeding down, since this is downhill. Maybe to prevent people from speeding down into the road. So that when you see these, you have to slow down and, either walk your bike through or ride really slowly to be able to pass it. But that's for the gates. And we're cycling up now and down now to a good natural space. So this is it. This is it. So imagine you have like such evening rides after a long day of work. You're always ready daily. The next day your mind is in a very clear space to take on any challenge. And when you need to, you can just, stop, climb off your bike and sit on any of the chairs we have in these places. It's always good. It's always good. So this is what my view looks like. And back to me. So it's really good that you get to also see people exercising as well. Usually in many parts of the city, but in spaces like this, you get to see people, running, walking, exercising their body. It's good if you need motivation to do these things yourself. So one way to get motivation to step out to exercise is by just stepping out. and seeing other people see what they're doing, and that might get you inspired. Maybe watching me right now would also get you inspired to step out. But it's something good. It's something I definitely recommend. And we're back here in the Hazelwell area, where we have the Hazelwell Fields, Hazelwell play area. Also a good space. I'm just being spoiled with good spaces after good spaces, and we can see them all as I cycle. Every part of the journey is actually refreshing to the mind. And there's also another thing, something about seeing people chill. So you see people chill in spaces like this. It's good. It makes you chilled as well. It gives you that cool feeling too. There's a road here on the right, which one can use to get back on the road as well. So I can pass here if I'm going to shopping like Aldi and get some groceries from there. Yeah, let's just see more view of this natural space. This is another place, by the way, but still on my route back from Cannon Hill Park. And we have this. So sometimes when people watch these videos and see so many good natural spaces, you won't know that outside of it is a large city with so many modern buildings. So it's good to have something like this where you can, come out of those blocks, those bricks. Although, the way the city is built, there's like inclusion of good green spaces or trees at least in many places. But, you can come out of those places, those busy cities, and, come and refresh your mind in places like this. Many people living in these big cities don't know that places like this exist, but they do, and it's really nice. It's really good. So if you come out, step out, and find places like this in your city as well, there should be places like this. You find this place, you step out and move your body, look at nature. It's always good, it's always refreshing to the mind. Now, I'm back on a road, but shortly I'll be leaving it as well. I'll be going to join the road here now. And maybe I'll call this a street, but it's a calm environment. I think you should be able to see my view now. We're about passing a tunnel. I haven't been over it though. So this is what it looks like. And first time I'm having a good look of what's on it actually. I've just been focused on the tunnel itself, but this is over it, and I think maybe that's a railway. I'm not sure about that, but probably not, because I haven't had any trains here, but maybe it is. And this is a tunnel. It looks good in the night because of these lights above it. So it looks good in the night, but we're in it right now and my voice has started to echo. My mic would probably do a good job at hiding that, or maybe not. I'd like to see this afterwards, but it's good. It's good. It's good to be in, especially with the lights there. And that's it. The echo has stopped. So it's the first time I was speaking in that tunnel as well, because it's the first time I'm recording while in it. So that was good to experience the echo of my voice. All right, and we're back on the road again, but this will be shortly as well. And I'll cross here. So this is a school zone. There's a school on my left here. And there's also a zebra crossing in front over there. I'll be taking my left here. And just before we end the video, let me pass by another park, Dawberry Park. It's another good space. It's big, not as big as Cannon Hill Park, but it's just a nice neighborhood. It's a neighborhood park this time around. It's a nice space. It has a play area, has a place for skating, where people come and skate, which is good. That's something cool about this place. So it's called the Dawberry Fields Neighborhood Park. Let's go closer. And this is it here. So welcome to Dawberry Fields Neighborhood Park. And we have a warning there. It is forbidden to ride mini motorbikes or motorcycles in this area. Once in a while, you still see people do stuff like that, even with a clear warning, which is not good, and it's very noisy. That's not good at all. But this is Dawberry Fields, and there's the play area on the left here. Dawberry Fields Neighborhood Park play area. It has swings, the sliding stuff, don't know what it's called. There's I don't remember what all of this stuff are called, but let me go closer and show you. Maybe I should even get in just to show you what's in here. So people living around can easily come to all these places with their kids and just have fun. So in here I also see like men who come here with their children, and just sit on a chair like this and leave them to go play and have fun. And after some, I think I'm backing the sun, so that's not good for the video. But here, I think this is better. And after some, minutes or some time, they're like, okay, come, let's go. I've done my duty for the day. But it's really good. It's good that you can just come, take your kids here and have them play on like different stuff over here. I don't know what this is for. I've seen kids play on it. They stand and push each other. I don't even know if that's safe. But that's there. And we also have this one. I wish I knew what all of this stuff, what they're all called, but I'm sure they all have names, and I don't know because I never got to play with them as a kid. Although I did do this one and the swings. So no, I played with some of this. The stuff where you climb and then you slide, and the swing. Yeah, but I don't know what the others are called. I haven't cared to know either. But we have these swings, and something about the swings is you have this session for bigger kids, this one, and then you also have this one for younger kids. With this, they can put their leg in between here and then hold this part. So that's very nice. It's strong, it's safe to do, and then bigger folks can use these ones. So that's something good about the field. We also have this. Again, I really don't know what all of these are called, but they're for playing. And let's find our way out of the play area. You can see it's empty, but that's also because of the time of the day. This is 8:20 p.m. So people are indoors, at least in this area. Cannon Hill Park was full. I mean, it's even much fuller at earlier times of the day. But here, there's no one in the play area right now. Hello. There was a kid looking at me. And I think that's a family. I think they're about going into the play area, so that's good. While I was, at the point I was saying there's no one in there, there's a family going in there. So that's good. And then right here we're in Dawberry Fields. this is a good space too. It's also well taken care of. And then we have the skating area on my left here. So let's pass through that place. And we'll be ending the video here. But we have the skating area on my left. And I can see children just playing here with their ball just coming out. But that's the skating area here. So that's good. Looks good. It's well designed with lovely art as well. But let me not take too much. Let me not capture much of it because of the kids in there. And that's it. This is Dawberry Fields, and this is also the end of the video. Again, I've enjoyed this ride. It was a good way to step out after a long day at work, clear my head, exercise my body, and it's been really good. Don't forget to go check out my other videos. They're all good. They're all good.